all the resources to the county governments, but it's also important for us to state that devolution in some counties, I don't know how others are able to do, but in some counties, Honorable Speaker, is not working. It is quite shocking that this amount of money, when now it is shared across the counties, if each person sits down with a pen and paper and do calculations of the amount of money their county receives, you'll be shocked and surprised on how that huge amount is misused. You'll actually be left wondering how an amount of money, for example, in my account where 15 billion in the shared revenue is allocated in my county, you can hardly see what it does. Because we really need to review this law. Honorable Speaker, even as we celebrate that this amount, the huge amount has gone to the county governments, I think it's about time that we have a discussion on how this amount should be spent. Because it is sad that it's about 90% of it goes to the recurrent expenditure. And unless we want to close our eyes, I think it's about time we support that the MCS get to the level of managing funds in the name of Ward Development Fund. That is the only time that you can be able to see devolution really working. Otherwise, what we've actually done is creating some demigods in counties. You know, some people who, assume big titles and move around like presidents, mini presidents within the counties, but you can hardly see what they do. And this is replicated across the country. You will see, and I said this last time and I was actually misquoted, you will see governors having their own, Honorable Speaker, I see you.
The Honorable Kawanjiko, you shall never do what you've just done again today, ever. You can never pass in front of a member contributing and looking at the eyes directly. You're not supposed to pass between him and myself, the Speaker. You distract him and you distract the House.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Kawanjiko is, I think this morning is confused. Maybe he had some Muguka in the morning. But, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker,
the Honorable Osoro, you shall proceed to finalize your contribution.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I hear some noise. Honorable Speaker, I hear some noise, but let me proceed. I think it's part of the Muguka working. But let me say this, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, it is about time we have this discussion to have the World Development Fund, to have the World Development Fund managed by MCS. Because if you don't do that, Honorable Speaker, this character of these things, Muguka is still passing, of demigods, Honorable Speaker.
Give Osoro 1 more minute. Okay, Honorable Osoro, keep your seat. I want to listen to Honorable Ruku.
Mr. Speaker, it's against Article